Hello everybody, VB here, and welcome into Civilization 6 on Deity. With Civilization 7 on the horizon, one of the things I wanted to do in the next couple of months is go through Civ 6 and play all of my favorite leaders and strategies one more time. And with that, since I'm going to have so much fun doing this, I thought I would bring you along for the ride. So if you haven't done this yet, if you've never played Babylon, Babylon is one of the most fun civs to play in the game, and I really want to do one more good Babylon run. Enuma, Anu, and Leal is the ability we're going to be trying to abuse here on our run. Eurekas provide all of the science for technologies, minus 50% science per turn. So we're doing a trade-off here. If we go to our science tree here, all of these boosts, all of these little instructions here, instead of giving us 40% of that research, it's going to give us the entire thing. So we can jump through the technology tree just by getting these boosts, which is an obvious advantage over the AI, and obviously just pretty busted if you're really good at kind of hopping these boosts over into the next part of the tech tree. It comes at a cost of minus 50% science per turn, so anything that we do to earn science per turn will be kind of nerfed by 50%, but if we kind of use our boost correctly and hop our way through the tech tree, we should be good here, and we should be able to get really far ahead and have a lot of fun. I'll put all of the settings in the description, but just because I'm trying to have fun, the point of this is to go through and have the most amount of fun with my favorite civs and my favorite strategies before Civilization 7 comes. I've just put on a Highlands map with a legendary start. So the AI deity are going to get a legendary start as well. I've not selected the city-states, I've not selected the deity AI or anything like that, but this is a Highlands map on Deity, and I was hoping that it would maximize the amount of available boost to us. I've decided to settle our starting city on this tobacco here. That way the resource will be integrated from the start. I think it leaves us a few good tiles to put some districts down as well. Also gets us next to these olives. And then we're going to boost all this stuff. We got to get the farm here for the boost. We got to get the sea resources here for their boost. But to start, we are going to found our city right on this tobacco tile. The Faith is going to kick us underway to get our Pantheon, which is wonderful. We're going to work a 2-2 tile. And then this warrior is going to start exploring, looking for city-states and goody huts. I'm going to go into animal husbandry first. I want to build camps on all those deer tiles. I also want to see where the horses are. If we take a look at some of these boosts, though, we need to see where are we trying to go through the tech tree here. Obviously, meeting another civilization will get us writing, which is awesome. Killing 3 barbarians will get us iron, which should be easy enough to do, especially because we have an early game unit, so we'll try to do that. Improving 2 resources is going to be really easy for us. Getting a trade route also really easy for us. Building districts is going to be easy for us here, and building 3 mines is going to be so easy for us. So I think this jump to apprenticeship into the medieval era is going to be our first big jump. We're going to try and build 3 mines as soon as possible. First goody hut acquired here. Best thing we can get is a builder, although I'll take money, I'll take faith, I'll take whatever, really. Okay, we've discovered void singers. I haven't put much thought into our secret society, but I don't know what we got out of that. With the amount of chops we are going to have available, though, I'm going to go into Magnus. I usually do Pingala first, so while we're having fun, while we're doing something a little different on this channel, let's go for Magnus. Why not? Lots of choppable tiles. We've discovered Indonesia. Not ideal. I'm not too afraid of Indonesia or anything. I just kind of wanted barbs because I want to kill 3 of them. Discovering Indonesia has boosted into our writing tech here. So if we take a look at the tech tree, you'll see that we've just boosted writing. So that's a good example if you've never played Babylon before. It just gives us the entire tech. So now we can build campuses, which is incredible. You can see Indonesia is quite close by. I'm a little worried they're going to come and settle on this river, which would be really annoying because that would be a great spot for our second city. I've built the slinger partly to defend against Indonesia if they want to come and take Babylon, but mostly because there's a boost where killing a unit with a slinger happens. And just for the fun of Babylon, I'm trying to get as many boosts as possible. And let's hope for a builder here. Okay, we got a relic, which is better. St. Albert's skull is better because it's going to give us a lot of faith. The next thing we need is definitely a settler. I want to come and settle this city down on this river before Indonesia can. I won't be able to show you every government change in this playthrough just for time, but we're going to start by wanting to kill barbs for the boost, and we already have our Pantheon faith. We have 25, and so we're just going to go for production here to get that settler a little bit faster. Owls of Minerva discovered. We are the first meat of Jerusalem, so that's going to give us 1 faith per turn, which is awesome. A little bit too bad that we already have enough for a Pantheon, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. With the amount of deer tiles going to be in our empire, I'm going to go for the +1 food and production from camps, again, just to do something a little different. Great horse tile appeared in the capital here. Another one up to the northeast, which is wonderful. And barbs are coming. The best possible thing happened, actually. Barbs right where I want to settle a city is great because I can send my units to go and kill them. And that way, it's going to be harder for Indonesia to come and settle there. So it's great for us that that happened. And then Tamar is to our east. Interesting here. So we're kind of sandwiched here between Tamar and Indonesia, which is all good. The problem is we're still on the one continent, and I'm trying to get the boost for discovering a second continent so I can get a trade route going. Oh, this is brilliant. Give me the scout. Let me kill the scout. Rather unfortunately, it seems like because this spearman left the encampment, Indonesia's just going to be able to take it, which sucks because that would have been arrow score for us. But it looks like we're going to be able to kill this scout, which I'm also happy about. Yeah, so Indonesia did take this. However, we're going to be able to kill both barbs. So that's 2 of the 3 barbs, and that's the archery boost for us. Now I've just unlocked archery, which is incredible. Oh, we beat her to it. We did it. We absolutely did it. The best possible thing just happened. We've got our settle right where we want it on our side of the river with the quarry, because that quarry is going to give us a boost. So that's perfect. We're going to settle Borsippa right there. That's going to piss Indonesia off for sure. But I'm building a Saboom Kibitum, whatever that unit's called. I'm building one of our unique units to try and deal with her. Arrow score for our unique unit is wonderful. Now that we've got our unique unit, may as well let everyone know what they do. This unit has 3 movement and sight, great stuff, but 17 combat strength extra against heavy and light cavalry units is the real deal here. Seems like they're going to try something silly though, but I have kind of a checkmate card insofar as I'm going to get this monument, and then I'll be able to get a hero to come and deal with that situation. So I think we'll be okay, but I think we have pissed them off though, which makes perfect sense. I can also buy a builder this turn though, which I'm going to do since so many of the boosts are builder based. Our 3 mine boost would be quite helpful. I think for now, though, I'll start with the horse. Just get the horses online, a camp, and maybe the sea resource. Free builder? +1 envoy, okay. I'd normally rather have Vilnius in this case, but choosing Jerusalem is like a good strategic advantage. Nah, I'm gonna get the +1 culture. I think that's just more valuable. That's like an extra 33% culture boost at this point. We found a wonder up to the northeast. It's not very helpful for us, but we got arrow score. We discovered Hermetic Order. We've discovered some barbarians. I mean, it's maybe a settle for later. Okay, so she's declared war. I'm not that surprised. Not that impressed either. Oh god, now the barbarian's gonna kill our horses, aren't they? Okay, well, there's only one thing to do, is we're gonna take the twins. Huhapu and Jal, I don't know how to say that, but the twins, every time they kill a unit, we get to keep that unit. So I'm just going to bank on them being able to kill a couple of these homies, and then we'll keep those units and turn them back on Indonesia. Farmer resource is going to get us irrigation, so we'll go farmer resource. I think our horses are dying though. Nope, the horses are not dying. That's good though, because we'll farm the resource, get irrigation. And then the twins, maybe the scout can be the twins' first attack. I can upgrade to an archer for 60 gold, so obviously worth it. Let's do that. Major defeat, so we'll fortify, because this fortification here has proved immensely valuable. The twins are in, which is wonderful stuff. Glad to see it. We have a promotion here for our archer, and getting garrison will give it extra 10 combat strength for being in the city. So we'll do that. And I do wonder, though, if they're going to try and... Yeah, we're going to fortify here. I do wonder, though, if they're just going to try and double hit the city and how much damage that will do. But I'm not sure off the top of my head. So them attacking the city does do quite a bit of damage. But also, these archers are just going to do quite a bit of damage. So I think it's probably okay. Now, here's where the twins come in extra handy. Because if we come in here and kill them with the twins, then we get that warrior. And now we can start eliminating units with that warrior right away. So you can see here how valuable that was, because now there's no one that can attack the city. And so we're immediately able to kind of just defend it here. It's another warrior on our side. Great stuff. You'll love to see it. Things are going okay. An early war wasn't really my favorite thing to happen, but we're doing fine. Classical era, nothing crazy happening. We're obviously going to take free inquiry. 1 era score each time we dedicate a Eureka. That's the whole kind of point of what we're doing, is dedicating Eurekas. So that's awesome. We'll do that. Tamar is going to give us 14 gold every turn for 30 turns for our tobacco. So despite any issues that may cause, that gold is just so worth it when we're fighting this war. At some point, she's going to have to give up here. I've collected like almost all her warriors, and it's not going to get any better because I'm about to collect another one. And I just think at some point you're losing all your units. Like, why don't you just quit? She's not willing to make peace under any circumstances, which I find completely baffling. In any case, though, I'm going to take this settler. I'm going to settle up here just to kind of block off the final river from her. And then I'm going to try and make peace. And then I'm going to build some palgums, and then I'm going to destroy this game. There's a lot of good options for our secret society here. Void Singers is quite good. The old god obelisks are good. I just think that the Owls of Minerva, getting the extra policy cards is usually so valuable in the late game. I'm going to go for Owls of Minerva. I'm going to start sending some trade routes to Jerusalem or some of these city-states for some envoys. I'm going to try and hunt down this barbarian for the boost. Karkar is now settled up here. That's kind of the block on Indonesia. Now we're going to focus on some builders, some districts maybe, and then a couple more settlers later to fill in the rest of these freshwater spots that we're going to have available. The Palgum is going to give us 4 era score, which is wonderful. If you're not sure what the Palgum does, let's just take a look at it here. A building unique to Babylon, +1 housing, which is great, and 2 production. Freshwater tiles receive +1 food. City must be adjacent to a river. Easy peasy. The horse is determined to just beat itself silly at the edge of my wall here, so we're just going to kill it. And that's going to be our boost for iron. God, I love Babylon so much. That boost is critical for us. Let's see where the iron is. Borsippa has iron. There's iron in the middle here. That's enough iron for us. I don't need a ton of it. Yeah, even just 1 node is good enough. Oh, God. Now there's a slinger kind of coming around the back. I wonder if I can just kill it. Yeah, mostly. The only problem I'm going to have is I want to send this trade route over to a city-state. But Jerusalem's obviously in the way of these units. Let's see if she'll make peace. Like, what is her problem? I mean, she still has a 370 military score. It's probably just the score difference. And then Vilnius, there's obviously barbs along the way, although I couldn't tell you where. I'll send it to Vilnius for the envoy and for the boost, because now we've got the currency boost, which is huge. And then I'll just use our unique unit that has a lot of movement to kind of get ahead of it and see what's happening. Well, it turns out there's another horse. So this might be bad for us. I'm not going to lie to you. I think our trade route might be dead before it got started, which is unfortunate. This slinger is also super dead. I don't know what it is they're doing. This is so silly. Okay, well, the trade route did die before it started, which is annoying because that trade route was expensive. I'm going to use oligarchy here to get the extra combat strength because we're actively fighting a war. I guess this makes sense. Builders, influence, conscription. I think we're happy. Certainly annoyed because I wanted that trade route to do well, but happy overall. Yeah, it's just a bunch of mounted units. Where are they from? I don't even know where they're from. This is silliness. Ah, we baited you into the trap, you silly goose. Because now I'm just going to take... Oh, well, the trap was too good because now you're dead. Uh-oh. There are so many horses. What is even happening? This is crazy. Yeah, I'll take the promotion before I want to build these mines, though, because that's going to get us men-at-arms. Then I can upgrade all these homeboys to men-at-arms. And then Indonesia will be roundly screwed. Okay, we're going to mine a resource. There's really nowhere else for us to go is the problem. Like, we're going to do all these things. Oh, God. All right, we're going to build this iron mine. That'll at least give us a boost. 2 boosts. Now we got swordsmen. Now we have to actually acquire the iron to get the swordsman, which is the next problem. But it's one problem at a time here. She just keeps suiciding her warriors into the twins. And I don't really understand that strategy. Because, like, here I'm just going to get another one. Like, what are we doing here? She keeps building them, though. Like, she's got more. Every turn I steal a warrior, she has more military strength the next turn. There are many districts I want to build, like, desperately badly, especially an industrial zone sometime soon. But we got to get the mines first. My God, I'm going to grab the Ancestral Hall. We're going to settle quite a few more cities. We're going to build this quarry because that'll give us a boost. There's the masonry boost. Now, I do actually wonder, how quickly can I just build walls? 7 turns for walls. It might just be worth it to build walls, if I'm being honest with you. Now, Pingala has to be the next one we go for. It's too good not to grab. We'll go Borsippa for now, although we're going to do some swapping. And I don't even know how valuable, at this point, Magnus is in Babylon. What's good is we have provisions, so we're not going to lose population for getting settlers. But otherwise, maybe we made the wrong move earlier. We just haven't had the chance to chop out with this war going on. And another one joins the army. Hell yeah. And you're going to fortify so you don't get killed immediately. I think she's feeling defeated. She's leaving now. I only have like 5 turns left of the twins as well, and so I want to make sure I'm utilizing them as best as possible. So we're just going to come in, fortify. Once her score goes down, you'd think she'd want to make peace, but... Oh, well, now she'll make peace for the worst deal ever. But at least she's willing to entertain the notion now, which is something that we weren't getting before. We're going to build a camp here because camps are truly ridiculous for us, and that's wonderful. And then our homie here, yeah, we're going to go back and fight the barbs. I'm trying to get everyone to back up because I want them to come to the trap of being hit by the archer and then yeah, +7 against land units. We're just murking them. I want them to get hit by the archer, and soon I'm gonna be able to get a freaking swordsman. It's still a while away, but we're getting closer, and I'm about to get another iron mine, so that will be helpful. I have 2 turns left with the twins, which is a considerable amount of my power here, so I want to make sure we're utilizing it. I'm gonna choose Jerusalem for the era score, and just to reveal the land around us, which will be nice. Yeah, Palembang is down there. That's a great little bit of land we've revealed, so that's cool. We're happy with that. Now I just gotta try and kill as many units as I can so that her score is low enough that she'll want to make peace on a reasonable deal. All right, the bait has worked. She's at 329. I'm gonna send this back to Vilnius. I still want that route, and I still want the gold, and I still want the culture. And I have no idea where the horses are, but I'm taking a risk. So let's go in here and see what we can do. I just need to kill something so that our scores get changed around here and that she'll make peace. So if I do that and take you, you'll join. That's not going to kill anything, though, so the score is not going to be affected. I think that was the one we could kill. I think we killed the one we could kill. Let's see if she'll take peace. She won't take peace for anything now? Well, that's dumb. I'm going to trade my Diplo favor for gold here from Tamar, just so I can upgrade a homeboy into a swordsman. And will that turn the tide? Is she even recognized? Maybe you need to wait until they recognize the severity of what's just happened. All right, the twins are gone. So that's not ideal because it's a significant portion of our fighting force. But we have a swordsman now. Will that cow her? It won't. Okay, well, this is dumb. This is dumb, and you're being dumb because my sword is gonna murk your dude. And now she still only has warriors. What is she doing? Hey, Tamar's stoked that we built walls. Classic Tamar. That's wonderful. Now is she gonna give up? Now she's got to give up now. She's got to give up now. We're at 290. She's at 294. I mean, this is getting bad. Hey, we've met Robert. That's good. We'll take that. Good civ to have in the game, too, because he's not going to mess with the things we're doing. Do you like olives, Robert? Oh, you do love olives. Thank God. He's going to give us 14 gold per turn for 30 turns for 30 horses in exchange, so what a good deal for us. We now have more military score than she does. This must be the moment she makes peace, and she won't. It's very silly. Well, we'll bait her in again. And then she'll get hit with the walls and the archer and the swordsman, and she'll learn and nothing. Okay, here we go. I think another war just got declared on me, but make peace, make peace. They're going to give us tobacco and 4 gold per turn, so that's a win. Is that everything? Are we done with the war? Okay, we're done with the war, so that's good. That's fine. Now we can get back to what we were doing, which was having a great time. So, a few things to consider here. Where are our boosts at? We've unlocked industrial zone. Not yet. We still need 1 more mine. We need to unlock industrial zones. That's going to be huge for us. We can improve 2 sea resources. It's unlikely we're going to get 2 galleys, though. So, we'll just kind of go in here. We might own 3 archers. This all feels like stuff we're going to boost, though. We have the boost for settlers, though, and I like the boost in terms of the card can go in, and we have the government plaza building, and we have the chops for it. So I think we'll go for at least 1 more settler before we commit to anything else. For Pingala, we're going to go for the extra culture here, and then finally, we can actually change our government out of the one we're using. I don't really want the combat strength anymore. We're going to go for the more, you know, the more, what's the word? Distributed, more evenly distributed policy here. Put the settler card in just to have the extra settler production here. So that's going to take 4 turns. Pretty soon I'll be able to buy a builder. We'll get some more camps going. We'll get some more chops in. I do wonder if it's actually just worth chopping this right now instead of the camp. Yeah, let's just get the settler out because I want to get an industrial zone soon enough. After this granary, we're going to go for another builder so we can get that stupid mine that we need. Well, we have Pingala in. Let's chop this out. Wonderful stuff. Now, this settler, where do we want it to go? I like this area. There's nowhere else really to go, and this river here is pretty important to block Tamar from, so I think we're going for the long haul here, and we're trying to come over to this river area. Yeah, this river area here, maybe on one of these maze tiles. It's not my favorite city specifically, but it's far from the worst. The other option, too, is actually settling this tile right here, which does make sense considering the industrial zone kind of thing we're going for. I think we'll actually come and settle right down here. There's a lot that I want to achieve, and Temple of Artemis is pretty good. Each camp, pasture, and plantation improvement within 4 tiles of the wonder provides +1 amenity is pretty darn good, and you can put it in some good areas too. If you put it here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so you're getting all of these camps. If you put the Temple of Artemis right here, but you're also getting a good commercial hub and a good theater square, and I think those are both valuable, so I think we will put the Temple of Artemis down. Because we're trying to keep on top of things, we will move the settler card out and put the wonder card in. That'll help us do that. Are we grabbing any builders? I think we are going to build some builders, and so I think maybe getting this card out as well is super helpful, and that should be good. I'm going to purchase a builder here. It's going to chop out this woods tile, so that woods tile will give us the production we need towards the Temple of Artemis. I'll finally be able to get another freaking mine as well, so we can finally get... Man-at-Arms is one thing, but just an industrial zone down ahead of the rest of the AI is the more important one. Chopping this out is going to give us 84 production. We have less than that left until the Temple of Artemis. This will chop out the entire thing. And I think it's probably time to swap Pingala for Magnus at that point. Although we're still going to get a few more settlers in Babylon, so maybe not. Anyways, Temple of Artemis is in, everybody. And there she is. Beautiful. So that's going to be quite a few amenities. It's a bit rare for us to get an early wonder like this on Deity, so that's cool. I'm just going to pin out a theater square here. +3 is great. I'm also going to pin out a commercial hub here. That +4 is great. It's good to note, too, that the first district you build as Babylon of each district type gives you the first building. So this first campus up in Karkar will give us a free library. The first commercial hub here will give us a free market, etc., so on and so forth. So we're going to be able to zoom a little bit ahead like that as well. So we'll get this commercial hub. And then I'm going to go for a settler, as well as I think what I'd like to do here is I'd like to grab an industrial zone on this side. It's not my favorite spot for it, but it's good enough for now. Our first builder, or each city now, each new city we settle comes with a builder because of our government plaza building, which is wonderful. I can finally come and get this stupid mine that I've been trying to get, which is great. So we'll grab a monument here to start, but lots of good stuff. And finally, our third mine. It is done. It is down. We've unlocked the Man-at-Arms. We've unlocked the industrial zone. Oh my goodness. What a day. We're excited. We're pumped. This is the beauty of Babylon, everybody. Now we need to improve 2C resources, which is about to happen. We're about to build 3 districts as well, so that's fine. Earning a great scientist is going to be a little more difficult, but we're trying our best. I'm trying to block any good river settle here from Indonesia. I'm not sure it's going to work, but they just, like, they have to settle on this tile up here. Like, they're too close to their cities otherwise. I think if I just keep the block here, yeah, they're going to have to go back, which is really, really funny. All right, now we just got builders coming out the wazoo. We have feudalism coming soon, so I don't think we need to keep harping on about it. Now, can we build 6 farms? I'm not so sure, but we'll get halfway through it to start at the very least. Got builders coming to get both these resources here. They're not particularly great, but they give us the boost for harbors, which I can be excited about. We got an era score for hitting 10 pop, which is great. Now, is there a way for us to get 3 era score here so that we can get into a golden age? We'll get the boost for harbors at the very least. I don't think that's worth any era score, but it at least exists. What sucks is literally next turn we're going to get 3 era score for this commercial hub, but I don't have any way to chop it out, so that's not going to happen. I'm not even good at doing math. I'm just an idiot because it's only 2 era score I need. And I know how we're going to get 2 era score. I need to find 4 horses. Or, no, I'll just get a galley. I'll just buy a galley. I'll buy a galley. I'll get a galley. First boat unit. It's a bit expensive. Are there any Barb clans around that I could buy a unit off of? Maybe that'll be cheaper. No, I don't see any Barb clans. I see no Clanarino Barbarinos. So we're just going to do it. And what a waste of money. But hey, first boat unit, 2 era score. We're hitting that golden age, which I can then use my faith on for monumentality. So we are cruising for a bruising. Look at us go. The world enters the medieval era. Yes, good stuff. Hell yeah, we love to see it. Look at us go. And there's our era score for the commercial hub, which also gave us a market. You can see that extra trade route went in. There, everyone else is also in a golden age, which does kind of suck. Eureka's provide an extra 10%. That's not very helpful. And commercial hubs providing science isn't very helpful, seeing as we have 1 right now. So the extra 4 science is nice, but then it's minus half. So yeah, free inquiry is pretty much nullified just by our abilities. Monumentality is the one we want to go for. We're going to use our faith to buy units, which means no more building this settler. We're going to buy that settler. I just want to start going for the great engineers. So we're coming in hot here, getting that industrial zone. I'm also going to sauce down a theater square, which we haven't even unlocked yet. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Campus is down as well, so we got that free library. Feeling good. Now, the campuses are still definitely worth it. Half science is still more science than nothing, but the extra great person points can be very helpful. We're still excited about that. I'm going to try and be diplomatic. We're going to go for open borders with all of our friends here. I want Tamar. I want Gatarja. I just want to be able to go through their empires. We still haven't even discovered another continent yet, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. And I just want to be able to go through and see what's up in the world, you know? Might as well pop in here and grab the industry in Babylon. That's a lot of food for us. We want a big city. And this galley can just chill. Honestly, just chill on the fish. You're never just going to accomplish anything, I don't think, unfortunately. We built a lumber mill, which gave us a boost for the Venetian arsenal and the shipyard, which is not the one you want, but hey, you know what I mean? 2 harbors is really good. There's some good ones here. Build 2 workshops is where we're going next. We want to unlock coal right away and factories right away. So we're going to get these 2 industrial zones in, and then we're immediately gonna get 2 workshops going. Let's chop this here. Let's get that out of the way. Good stuff. Sauce down that industrial zone, please. And then next up is a free settler here in Babylon. So we're going to grab that. Also, going to grab another trader while we're in the area. I'm able to place down that theater square, though, as well. So I'm going to lock in that production. And then the workshop automatically gets built in this industrial zone, so I can go straight to the theater square. I still have not discovered a second continent, by the way. Okay, I guess I did, but it's like not close. It's real. I don't even know where are you? You're just a rogue warrior that's come from Jerusalem all the way down. Classic. All right, well, it's least painful. I'm going to make the switch Pingala for Magnus. The only problem we're going to come in here, though, is now we're just going to not get that science and culture per turn, which is a little annoying, but that's okay overall. Always make sure to come in and sell your resources. People are going to pay good money for them. Oh, we've met another Civ. Thank God. Please tell me you're on another continent at the very least, because I need to trade stuff with you. You are on another continent. Oh, many blessings, my friend. Okay. All right. Yeah, you'll take my extra stuff for 10 gold per turn. Thank you. Our beautiful theater square is down with the free amphitheater as well, so that's wonderful. I am actually going to take the leap here and upgrade our dude to a man-at-arms. I'm going to clear this barb camp with our man-at-arms here, but I wanted to take the leap just to kind of push the game forward. The AI is not really getting too far ahead on great scientist points, and I still really do want a great scientist. Now, it's too bad we can't boost in this city where we have a lot of boostable options, but we'll go with the granary for now. And then probably a couple of builders after we get feudalism, though, because feudalism will give us 6 boosted actions or it'll give us an extra 2 build actions, so 5 per builder, which is just way more valuable for us if we're buying our builders with cash. Now that Borsippa is settled down as well, it's time to get another settler with faith. The reason why you need to wait for Magnus to be settled in Borsippa is so the abilities he has goes into effect and I don't lose the population. So now, I don't really know where to take you. This settler is going to come and take this river area just to block off. There's 3 civs that could take it, so I want to block that off. I guess next up is this river area up here and this surrounding forest in this area. So I guess you're coming up here, homie. Feudalism done. Huge boost for us. We can take the wonder card out now. Probably should have done that a little while ago, if I'm being honest. But serfdom's going in. Now we can buy builders and build builders and just acquire builders with maximum helpfulness with those extra 2 build charges. Cavanasteries is usually pretty okay. I think I might even go with limes pretty quickly just to get some more walls in the Empire. Walls are the easiest way to deter the AI from murking us, and so maybe that's something I'd like to do. Yeah, 1 turn walls is almost definitely worth it, and then probably, honestly, a builder really quick because we're going to get 5 build charges per. Gilded Vault instead of the bank is worth it, so we'll do that. And then for our government here, yeah, we just put our cards in, so we don't need to change them. Although the campus adjacency will be good eventually. Now, if you're wondering what a good deal this is on the builders here, 5 builds. So that means I can have 5 actions with each builder. So we can come down here, chop this out for the campus. Or, yeah, I guess we'll do the campus before the commercial hub. And then we even have 4 more chops. It's crazy. We have a lot of stuff we can do here. I could spam builders, though, but I really do want to get Emotep, the great engineer. So I'm going to go for the industrial zone logistics just to make sure we get that great engineer. We We have so many options here. I'm buying the workshop, so that way we can unlock coal, which is huge. So we've obviously got factories now. And actually, on a side note, we're not doing industrial zone logistics. We're going straight for that factory, baby. That's huge. We've rather accidentally also already got a coal mine up and running, which is great for us. We'll take that. I'm going to be able to clear these barbs out as well, which is another huge dub. Things are going about as well as they could go, I think. One of the things that I'm really excited about as we get to the mid game here is just how these 5 charge builders have been able to completely boost our game. We have so many tiles now, 4 food, 2 production. Look at these camp tiles here. We have these lumber mills here, 4 production, 3 food. This coal mine, like so many tiles are just working really, really well for us in a way that's really, really exciting. We'll chop out those walls. We'll get our first campus down here, which is wonderful. And then, yeah, oh, this coal tile is going to be ours. Faux show, baby. Yeah, sorry, Indonesia. We do be buying up the tiles. Suleiman is happy with us, so I'll send a delegation, but I'm also going to declare friendship with him. I want to have at least one friend on the map. He's too far away for trade routes, which is a little annoying, so alliances aren't really worth much. But does building an alliance give us a scientific boost? I just think it's a... Yeah, no scientific boost here. That's okay. It's there's one in the culture tree, but not here, so that's all good. I'm gonna buy another archer down here in Malgium. It's 240. Just kidding. I'm gonna buy another archer next turn down in Malgium so that I can get the boost for crossbows. I just want to have them online when the time comes to actually use them. I want to make sure that if we get war declared on us again, we're gonna be able to defend ourselves adequately. There's a lot of district options here. The district I'm going to build, though, is going to be an entertainment complex, actually. I do wonder, now that I'm looking at it, it's so worth it in Babylon to have a campus. In Babylon, though, is the Colosseum is still available, and I wonder if it's worth trying to go for the entertainment complex on the rice tile and then a Colosseum here. The problem is that Colosseum doesn't hit very many cities, but you could put the Colosseum on the rice instead. So maybe we'll go for the entertainment complex here after this factory and see what we can do, because it'll automatically build the arena. So hopefully we can win our way to it. That should be good. Chopped out the factory here, which is huge. So now we can place down the commercial hub as well. Coal mine online, another giant tile for us. This is nuts. Like this, we even had a bad game. I don't know if I'm playing perfectly well, and we've had a rough start, and we're just cruising. I think next up is to settle over here with an aqueduct while we still have our ability to buy settlers with faith. We need 320 for the next one, and we're probably going to have that by the end of the era. Yeah, we're going to have that by the end of the era for sure. All right, it's time for the crossbow boost. So there we go. Kilwa Kisawani also available, but now the crossbow boost is in. We're gonna get Imhotep as well, so that'll be a way to build the Colosseum in one turn if we can get Imhotep. So I think we should be able to get it. It seems like Jerusalem's gonna go down. That makes me really sad. I just don't want her to have another city on this river here, but maybe not though. I mean, the catapult's probably hitting. I think it might go. And I don't really want to declare war on her to save it either, so I think we're just going to have to let it go. All right, big moment for us. Are we going to get the arena in right away? Because if we do, we should be able to pretty quickly spam out a Colosseum. We'll use Imhotep. It's going to be amazing. All right, the arena is in. Now, Colosseum 6 turns. So, how close are we to Imhotep? Imhotep is... less than 6 turns away. 7 by 6. No, it's not less than 6 turns away. So our options are... I could industrial zone logistics for 2 to get Imhotep. We're going to get Imhotep anyway. Now, the question with Imhotep... we could use Imhotep to build Mausoleum later. Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, we'll just do that. We'll just get Mausoleum down here. Or sorry, we'll get the Colosseum down here, not the Mausoleum. I can't even speak. Why are you watching this video? I wasn't able to boost it with great scientists, which is unfortunate, but we do have universities now, so at some point I'll probably start buying those up, producing those in our campuses. We just do need great scientists later on in the game to boost some of the late game tech, and so we're going to need that. Building 2 banks pushes us so far ahead. We kind of need to get to banking right away. Have the guild civic. Where are the guild civic? Okay, we are going to get the guild civic. So let's get monarchy first, then guild. So we're going to boost banking, so that's good. I think military tactics is unboostable. It's something we're not getting. All right, if we're going to lose Jerusalem, we're going to gain Vilnius, which is nice. So where's Vilnius at? Are you in trouble? You're not in trouble. You're just cool. You're just hanging out. I like a city-state that doesn't get murdered by Indonesia. Being the only one in the game with coal means you can get 20 gold per turn for 30 turns for a useless amount of coal. So coal is like such a dumb thing to buy if you can't sustain it, because everything that takes coal to build requires coal per turn to sustain itself. And so it's not really worth doing that. Urbanization, which one is that? Which one is urban? Oh my god, 15 pop already. We're way ahead. Look at that. Hell yeah. Finally, we met Ethiopia here. That's the last civ in the game, so that'll be 2 era score for finding them. 1 to find any civ is 2, but 1 to find the last civ. So you've collected them all like Pokemon, and he's going to buy a bunch of our resources. I would also like to buy a lot of luxury resources that other people are selling. Yeah, this is the best deal ever because it's going to give us... all that gold we're spending is going to give us all amenities from all those luxury resources we don't have access to. And so we're going to go for guilds. Are we getting 2 markets? I mean, we are going to get 2 markets. But how quickly are we getting 2 markets? Not that quickly. In any case, I don't want to be wasteful, so we'll go naval tradition because we're definitely not getting a quadrime. Monarchy is going to boost us up as well because, yeah, it'll give us castles. So medieval walls, Alhambra, coursers, and bonus culture for the Great Wall improvement. Luckily for us, we don't have the Great Wall improvement at all. 0, 0, not even a little bit. We'll put the Wonder card in just to get the Colosseum down a little quicker. And then we'll put, what else do we want to put in here? I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Production towards light cavalry units. I'm not in a rush to get a factory up here, so I'll go for the university. The reason being is this factory is going to give a boost to all these cities until they get their own factory. So it gives an extra 2 or 3 production a turn. So I think we're safe just going for that university there. And that'll give us more great scientist points, which I am a fan of. We've hit the amount of faith we need for another settler as well. So buy it in the Magnus city so we don't lose the population. Now, going on a river is pretty critical to our Palgum play here because that's given us a lot of extra yields. There's no rivers left, though, and we need to build an aqueduct for a boost. And so I think our last city kind of has to go up by this mountain here. Settle here. Boost up to the mountain with an aqueduct and hope for the best. Robert wants to be friends with us as well, so we will take that with Robert. I just want to be friends. Like, the more people we're friends with on the map, the better this game is going to go for us. Now we can get a market. Now we can get a library. We can start getting a coal power plant online as well. That is a boost. So after the Colosseum goes down, get the coal power plant for the boost. And then we're definitely going intelligence agency because some of the boosts we get through spying. And I do want to get those spy boosts where we can. Especially there's some... Oh, we just befriended the people. No, we can go to Tamar. Tamar is a good science per turn. We'll go to Tamar for that. All right, give me the Colosseum. Give me the Colosseum, everybody. Come on. Give me the Colosseum. There we go. Look at that. Yes, we did it. We got 2 wonders in here. Very exciting stuff. Very happy with that. No way. That's so good. I'm so excited about the Colosseum. That's going to give us more amenities as well, which is even... Oh, and we get the extra 2 tiles for building a wonder. That's pretty critical too. It's going to give amenities to 1, 2, 3 cities. So that's helpful at least, because the amenities will kind of make up for the fact we don't have a lot of luxury resources. We're also going to get Emotep, the Great Engineer, so we'll take that. And then we'll use Emotep, ideally for the Mausoleum if there's a place to build the Mausoleum later. But I think that's good for now. I've been recording for almost 2 hours now as well, so this seems like the perfect spot to leave off this video, and we'll finish it up in the next one tomorrow. So take a look at what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the 7th city on the way. That's kind of in the sweet spot. We're boosting our way through the tech tree. We got a lot of really good tiles here. I don't know exactly what kind of victory we're going to be going for yet, but there's a few different options for us. I think a domination one would be the most fun. Just boost our way towards plains and then murk everybody. But we can go science. We can maybe even still go culture as well. But I'll leave that for I'll leave that for tomorrow, Brad, to figure out. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That'd be very, very helpful for me. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought about the game. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.